Society has a misconception that most homeless that are living on the streets are there because they choose so. That is actually not the truth with the majority of the ones that I've been talking to. Please meet JT. Hi JT.
Hi.
Thank you for talking to us and allowing us to put this on social media. So JT, tell me, how long have you been living on the streets?
I've been here for about 3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah.
And what were you doing before those 3 years? Did you have a job? Did you have a home?
Yeah, prior to that, like my whole life, I went to college. I graduated with a bachelor's in film. I've had many corporate jobs. Like I've worked white collar pretty much my whole life, even going back into high school. I mean, doctor's office. I worked as a data entry specialist. I worked as a consultant, and then the last thing I was doing was selling penny stocks in Brickell, right here in Miami-Dade. I had an apartment in North Miami Beach, like I was living as a pretty normal person.
But you're a stock market.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big deal to be. I couldn't do that. You're a stock market in Brickell. Wow, that's very impressive. And now you're living here on the streets. What happened, JT?
I guess you could call it a series of unfortunate events. It's something that my past caught up with identity theft and fraud from 2009 when I was up in New Jersey. So I did some jail time. I went out on parole. It was so hard for trying to find a job up there. I got an opportunity down here through a friend. I shot on a bus down here. Came down here on the run for about 9-10 months. I was down here working every day in an apartment, living a nice, normal lifestyle. And one day, cops are like just dealing with people somewhere around like the corner where I'm passing by. They stop me. For some reason, start running my name. The warrant from New Jersey pops up, and so they arrest me here in Miami. I end up going here to jail. Now, because of that,
How long were you in jail?
42 days. And that was all I had left of my parole. And that ruined everything. I came back now, no more job, no apartment obviously. I lost all my stuff, lost my green card. Now,
Where are you from originally?
I was actually born in Africa, Cameroon.
Are you a real African?
Yes, real African.
Okay.
Yes.
Real African American.
I mean, I don't want to be out here. I hate being homeless. Some people I've met a lot of people out here that I run into, and they have this illusion that this is freedom somehow. They're living some kind of free lifestyle. And I feel like this is just another jail because the options are limited of really what we can do here. And then here in Miami Beach, it seems that the officers have turned poverty, being homeless, into a crime in itself. They arrest people for sleeping, simply just sleeping after dark in places that a sign has been posted, not bothering anyone, while crime is being committed over here. It's very, I don't know, just very cynical. Some of the officers, they say they want to help you, but they're just as quick to lock you up for doing absolutely nothing. It's not like you're hurting someone else, jeopardizing someone's safety. You're just simply trying to get away from everyone and just buy.
And what do you do for money? How do you make money?
Well, see, that's the thing too. Now, a lot of people obviously think that you're homeless, so you're going to be stealing, you're going to be robbing, you're going to be causing mayhem and jeopardizing public safety.
That's actually one thing that I always mention on the videos that I've been making, that most of the people also think that all homeless are bums and thieves. So
I decided not to be a bum, but to be not even homeless, but a residentially challenged person. So I had to find my own way. I want to be an entrepreneur anyway, so I figured why not create something here. Every single day I pick coconuts. I work with a bunch of other colleagues. You might have met Jerry. Jerry is the ultimate coconut. He's the South Beach cocoa guy. Super sweet coconuts. That's Jerry. But I pick coconuts for Jerry every day. He goes out there. I have other people that go out there. Everyone makes money. Everyone can live somewhat peacefully for the day.
So you have a company. It's not just that you are working alone in the coconut. You have a company. You guys all have a teamwork.
Yes. I try to have everyone around me making money because we should all be able to live somewhat like humans, not begging, not having to panhandle, not having to go use public services necessarily, and for the free food and stuff like that. Yes, it's good to have, but there's always a way for you to make money, and we don't do it illegally now. Or I guess technically we do, because the cops seem to feel that selling someone a coconut to drink is illegal. They don't give us a license. I went to City Hall to try to get a license for it, but they say that we can't sell a product that someone can consume. Their argument is, well, okay, if we give you that license, then what about the guy that wants to sell hot dogs? right there, and it's not FDA regulated and everything like that. But here's the thing, coconut is different because it's a self-contained product. We cannot tamper with a coconut. We pick ours fresh off the tree, hand it to you, open it right in front of you, and that's when it's open. We can never do anything. It's not like we're cooking food or doing something like that could jeopardize someone's safety. So, I mean, that's their argument, though, that why we can't get a license for it. We're trying still. I won't give up because I feel like we should be able to sell coconuts in Miami Beach, and I want to create some kind of entrepreneurial franchise for myself.
And you were telling me that some nights you guys get together and you sleep in a hotel room?
Well, yes. We should all try to, produce some kind of money during the day because then we can all be inside. We don't necessarily have to be.
Because you don't want to be on the streets.
Of course
None
not.
of you want to actually live on the streets. Okay.
There's no
that's
reason
very
to.
important.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that you are in the verge of getting an apartment.
Yes, what we're trying to do now that we've all got, a core group of people who, are financially trying to benefit themselves and move forward and try to get off the situation. But we run into these stumbling blocks when you're trying to find rental spaces because usually here in Miami Beach you need income verification. They want maybe references, they want maybe first, last, deposits, and that's a heavy burden for people like us who are just trying to climb up, It's not like, and we're not working traditionally 9 to 5.
The problem is not having the money to actually pay the rent, but it's like first, last, and security, so we're having 3 months up front. That's the
Yeah,
challenge.
that's kind of the kicker, and then like I said, income verification, obviously if we're working here on the beach. But me, Tom, and Jerry, what we're trying to do though, we did run into one person who, we're going to try to continue on that, but that's the stumbling block for a lot of people out here. Is not necessarily that you can't afford to live somewhere, it's that the things that go around, the little red tape, makes it difficult for us to actually complete that. And then even here with the shelter programs, and I've tried that. I've went to the shelter, I've done that, but I don't personally want to live in a shelter, and I don't necessarily need to because I make enough money to live in a hostel or to share a hotel room with people.
What is the problem with the shelter?
You have to live in this shelter, which has it's a dorm room with about 30 people in it.
45.
You have a curfew of 10 o'clock. You're living in the absolute hood of Overtown, Drug Central. I don't see what deal he's offering that sounds better. I tried to meet him in the middle. I said, you know what? I'll stop selling coconuts. Give me that job you're offering, but I don't want to live at the shelter. But I guess their thing in here is you can't have this job unless you live at our shelter. I tried to be thorough, but I mean, like I said, I just wanted to present a different image because a lot of people have that misconception of homeless as just, delinquents and beasts and savages, and like, no, we do want to be inside. We do want jobs. Like, there's a lot of people out here who want regular jobs, who want to be able to go in and work and walk in there. But when Miami Beach has arrested you for stupid stuff and like you have things in your records, even misdemeanors and trespassing or open containers, it's hard to get a job. A lot of people here have lost IDs when they came out here, lost their bags that got stolen, stuff like that. So now the runaround is not being able to get the ID to be able to get the job. I mean, and it's I don't know. It's just not everyone that's out here is not trying to leave here. If that makes sense,
I got you. I think we got it all. All right, JT, thank you.
You're welcome.